The rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Prince comes in for Butler. And John Lucas is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now Lucas. After the missed three from Roberson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but they lack the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Roberson gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Prince, the pass to Jackson. There's the feed to Monroe. Now the pass to Lucas. Shot clock at 5. Back to Monroe. Count that one.
And you know, for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. That wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Hornets trail by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Ball, nigga.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Sean Williams checks in for Monroe. And a switcher also. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the court for Charlotte, Roberson in small forward. Jefferson is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Henderson, and it's Williams at the point guard.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Pass to Monroe. Williams with the defensive effort. The Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Yeah, why he doing?
And then Henderson with the jam.
He gave me that
Solid
bro.
on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Detroit. And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, you know, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, no doubting Andre Drummond, an emerging star at the center position. As new coach Stan Van Gundy put it, I think we have 2 responsibilities to Andre Drummond that will help our team. Number 1, do everything we possibly can to develop him as a player. And secondly, to put assistants and personnel around him that will allow him to thrive. Kevin?
Doris, it sounds like he'll play a pivotal role. Thank you.
Yeah, Van Gundy perhaps envisioning him as Dwight Howard 2.0 in the middle. We'll see if, in fact, Drummond can live up to that.
Yes.
Here's Jefferson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jefferson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Drummond. Here's Monroe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. 5th, Andre Drummond.
You know, it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, every sentence needs a period. It's one thing to get the shot off, but you need to finish. You need to take care of business in there. Most of their chances are easy ones.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Pistons trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Over the last month, let's see how the Hornets performed, Kevin, in the NBA stats. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Monroe down low. He's guarded by Williams. Williams kicks to Roberson. Ball's knocked loose. The Pistons trailing. And a fast break now for the Hornets. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
1:04 left in the first half. Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Jackson misses.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Roberson. They get it back. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Outside Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Butler in the corner and stolen by Vonleh. Henderson dishes to Vonleh. Here's Roberson. He's coming off a 31-point game against Toronto.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Jackson. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we finished one half of basketball.
Well, an incredible turnaround for you guys between the first and second quarters. What allowed you to jump out to this lead you've built?
Recalling some people out. Play together.
I just think we started playing more cohesively as a team. We weren't really on the same page to start out the game, but after that first quarter, yeah, we turned it around.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play.
That's good from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Monroe and Drummond there inside. Caldwell Pope out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, do you think, man?
Jefferson kicks to Roberson. Rushes in for a double-digit lead. Roberson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hornets. Pistons trail by 10.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left block. has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot if you compared it to anything, but with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending.
Well, the Hornets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Henderson passes to Roberson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Walker penetrating. Hits the target from 18 feet. Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
It's a Detroit Pistons.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Detroit. And let's get this update. Detroit goes across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Jackson. Monroe sets a screen for Jackson. Pass to Monroe. Back to Jackson. From the arc. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Prince. For the Pistons, Tolliver comes in for Drummond. Biombo is checked in for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. Walker dishes to Roberson. Hook shot on the way. Rebound, Detroit. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pistons trail by 7. Williams kicks to Prince. Over to the left wing. Here's Monroe. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Roberson. Poked away and stolen by Prince. Now Detroit moving it up. Here is Tolliver, guarded by Walker. Monroe kicks to Prince. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Monroe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 10 points for Greg Monroe.
Boy, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have
And it's Detroit's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points.
Damn, them niggas ain't came up to them.
Outside Butler. There's a screen. Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Greg Monroe. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, deciding to change it up. That one misses.
Ah, damn, motherfucker.
Alvanley.
Rebound. Henderson, hell no.
Henderson dishes to Robertson. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater.
Fucking man.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hornets lead by 6. It's the end.